Welcome to RPG PhD. I'm Dr. Ben, and today we dive into part 7 of our Ultimate Campaign Idea series designed to enhance the narrative depth of your games. If you haven't seen parts 1 to 6 yet, I encourage you to explore our past episodes here. Continuing our exploration, we're once again leveraging George Pulte's The 36 Dramatic Situations as our guiding framework. These situations aren't just for GMs, but they are also a rich source for player inspiration and backstories. Up to this point, we've delved into 24 of the 36 situations. Today we explore 25 through 28, so let's get started. Adultery. Adultery, with its web of deceit and passion, serves as a potent catalyst for drama and conflict. A story arc involving a love triangle where loyalty is betrayed and hearts are broken can fuel a campaign's emotional core. Whether it's a queen's forbidden love or a knight's illicit affair, the fallout from these entanglements can lead to quests for vengeance, redemption, or escape, providing endless narrative possibilities. Adultery introduces narratives centered around the complex, often morally ambiguous world of infidelity and its repercussions. In tabletop role-playing games, it provides a canvas for deeply personal, emotionally charged stories that explore the consequences of betrayal, the nuances of love and desire, and the intricate web of relationships affected by adulterous actions. This setting offers players the chance to delve into themes of trust, loyalty, passion, and the search for personal happiness versus societal expectations. Let's look at some examples. The secret affair. In a setting where societal norms and laws strictly prohibit adultery, two characters, possibly from different social or political factions, begin a secret affair. The discovery of this affair could lead to scandal, ruin, or even death. Players must navigate the dangers of their forbidden love, weighing their desires against the potential harm to their families, reputations, and the stability of their society. This scenario explores the tension between personal happiness and societal duty. The betrayed spouse's revenge. A character discovers their spouse's infidelity, setting off a chain of events fueled by vengeance, jealousy, or a desire for reconciliation. The narrative can follow the betrayed spouse's quest for revenge against the adulterous partner and their lover, a deeper investigation into the reasons behind the betrayal, or a journey towards forgiveness and rebuilding trust. This scenario delves into the complexities of marriage, the pain of betrayal, and the possibilities for personal growth and change in the aftermath of adultery. The love triangle. A classic scenario where three characters are entangled in a web of love, desire, and deception. The adulterous relationship between two of the characters threatens to destroy marriages, friendships, and alliances. Players involved in this love triangle must confront their feelings, make difficult choices about their relationships, and deal with the societal fallout of their actions. This setting explores themes of love, lust, and the often blurry line between right and wrong in matters of the heart. The political scandal. The adulterous affair of a high-ranking official or noble becomes public, threatening to topple governments, incite conflict, or shift the balance of power. Players must navigate the political landscape, leveraging secrets for advantage, protecting reputations, or striving to expose the truth for personal or ideological reasons. This scenario examines the intersection of power, sexuality, and the morality in the public eye. The forbidden romance. Set in a fantasy or historical world, an adulterous affair crosses boundaries of class, race, or allegiance, challenging the lovers to defy cultural taboos and prejudices. Their romance could unite warring factions, bring peace to troubled lands, or plunge their world into further chaos. Players must decide how far they are willing to go for love, exploring themes of prejudice, sacrifice, and the power of love to transcend barriers. The consequences of desire. An affair driven by fleeting passion leads to unforeseen consequences, unwanted pregnancy, a duel of honor, or the discovery of a deeper conspiracy. Players must deal with the aftermath of their desires, facing moral dilemmas, making amends, or unraveling the larger mysteries their affair has uncovered. This narrative invites an examination of responsibility, the consequences of indulging in desire, and the search for redemption. Each adultery scenario offers a rich narrative opportunity for emotional depth, moral reflection, and character development. Through these stories, game masters can guide players through the tumultuous landscapes of the heart, where every decision has weight and the path to happiness is fraught with complication. Crimes of love. Crimes of love delve into the darkest realms of affection, where forbidden desires lead to tragic outcomes. These narratives challenge players to navigate the taboo, confronting societal norms and personal ethics. Whether it's star-crossed lovers defying familial decrees or a romance that defies the laws of nature, these stories question the very essence of love and devotion, offering a profound exploration of the human heart. Crimes of Love explores the dark and often tragic consequences of love that transgresses societal norms, legal boundaries, or moral codes. In tabletop role-playing games, it sets the stage for narratives that blend romance, drama, and crime, offering players the chance to delve into complex emotional landscapes, confront the consequences of forbidden desires, and navigate the fine line between passion and transgression. Let's look at some examples. The Forbidden Union. In a society where certain relationships are taboo or outright illegal, two characters defy these laws to pursue their love, leading to criminal acts to conceal their relationship or eliminate obstacles to their union. Players must navigate the dual challenges of maintaining their secret while dealing with external threats from law enforcement, societal backlash, or vengeful parties harmed by their actions. This scenario examines themes of societal norms versus personal happiness, the cost of defiance, and the lengths one will go to for love. The Pact of Shadows. Two lovers, driven by a shared dark passion or a desperate circumstance, enter into a pact that leads them down a path of criminality, be it theft, fraud, or murder, to secure their future together or escape their past. As their crimes escalate, players are drawn into a spiral of moral ambiguity, forced to reckon with the consequences of their actions on their victims, their community, and their own souls. This narrative explores the intoxicating effect of shared secrets, the corrupting nature of mutual obsession, and the possibility of redemption. The Jealous Rage. Consumed by jealousy, a character commits a crime against a perceived rival or even their beloved, believing they have been betrayed or wishing to possess them completely. This intense emotional turmoil sets the stage for a story of passion turned violent, exploring the aftermath of the crime, the unraveling of the truth, and the character's struggle with guilt, obsession, and the quest for forgiveness or punishment. The Sacrifice for Love. In a tragic twist of fate, a character commits a crime believing it necessary to protect, save, or be with their loved one. Perhaps a mercy killing, a theft to provide for a desperate need, or a deceit that spirals out of control. Players must confront the ethical dilemmas posed by their actions, the impact on their relationships, and the societal and legal consequences of their crime, highlighting themes of sacrifice, the power of love to drive extremes, and the search for peace in the aftermath of transgression. The Cult of the Heart. Characters become involved in a cult or extremist group that practices rituals or holds beliefs that lead to criminal acts, all in the name of love or devotion to a charismatic leader. As the group's activities become increasingly dangerous or unhinged, players must decide where their loyalties lie, whether to extricate themselves and their loved ones from the group or to bring the group's crimes to light. This scenario delves into the psychology of group dynamics, the exploration of emotional vulnerabilities, and the courage required to break free from manipulation. The Love-Driven Vendetta. Blinded by love for someone wronged or seeking vengeance for a lover's death, a character embarks on a vendetta that crosses legal and moral boundaries. This narrative thrusts players into a gritty, relentless pursuit of justice or revenge, forcing them to weigh their need for retribution against the collateral damage their actions cause to innocence, and to the fabric of their own humanity. Each Crimes of Love scenario offers a nuanced exploration of how love can drive individuals to extreme actions and the complex interplay between heart, morality, and law. Through these narratives, game masters can challenge players to confront the darkest aspects of love and passion, testing their characters' convictions, empathy, and capacity for forgiveness in the face of love's most tragic expressions. Discovery of the dishonor of a loved one. The revelation of a loved one's disgrace unveils secrets that can shatter worlds. A campaign built around uncovering the hidden shame of a comrade or family member can drive a wedge between allies or forge stronger bonds through forgiveness. Whether it's the stigma of a parent's past crimes or the shocking history of a trusted ally, these discoveries prompt players to weigh judgment and mercy, loyalty and justice. Discovery of the dishonor of a loved one explores the emotional turmoil and narrative potential that arises when a character uncovers a shameful secret or dishonorable action committed by someone they deeply care about. In tabletop role-playing games, it sets the stage for complex storylines filled with conflict, moral ambiguity, and the challenge of reconciling love and loyalty with justice and personal ethics. Let's look at some examples. The Hidden Past Unveiled. Characters discover that a beloved family member was once involved in a scandalous or criminal activity, casting a shadow over their present relationship. Players must navigate the treacherous waters of family secrets, dealing with the fallout of the revelation, confronting the loved one about their past, and deciding whether forgiveness or justice is the appropriate response. This scenario delves into themes of redemption, the lasting impact of past actions, and the bonds of family amidst revelations of wrongdoing. The betrayal within. A character learns that their spouse or romantic partner has committed an act of betrayal, such as infidelity, fraud, or another serious deceit. The discovery forces the players to confront the nature of trust and love, challenging them to decide the future of the relationship. This narrative examines the complexity of personal relationships, the pain of betrayal, and the potential for forgiveness and healing in the face of deep emotional wounds. The heroes fall from grace. Revered for their valor or virtue, a community or family hero is discovered to have a dark secret, such as a hidden crime or dishonorable act that contradicts their public image. Players involved in the storyline must grapple with their disillusionment, the public's reaction to the revelation, and their own sense of justice versus loyalty to the hero. This scenario explores the theme of idolization, the complexity of human nature, and the impact of societal expectations on individual behavior. The Protector's Dilemma. Upon discovering that a guardian or mentor figure has committed dishonorable acts to protect or benefit the family or community, characters face a moral quandary. They must weigh the protective intentions against the ethical implications of the actions, deciding whether to expose the truth or maintain the secret for the greater good. This narrative invites reflection on the nature of protection, the price of safety, and the ethical boundaries of love and duty. The Sins of the Parent. Children uncover evidence of a parent's past misdeeds, which challenge their familial bonds and personal identities. As they delve deeper into the parent's history, they must confront uncomfortable truths, reconcile their love for the parent with the impact of the parent's actions, and decide how to address the legacy of dishonor that they've inherited. This scenario examines themes of legacy, identity, and the intergenerational transmission of moral values and consequences. The double life exposed. Characters stumble upon evidence that a close friend or loved one leads a double life, engaging in activities that starkly contrast with the persona they present to the world. The revelation forces players to question their understanding of the individual, the nature of identity, and the complexities of moral judgment, as they decide how to confront the loved one and what role, if any, they will play in reconciling the dual aspects of their life. Each discovery of the dishonor of a loved one scenario offers a rich narrative vein for exploring the emotional and ethical complexities of human relationships, the impact of secrets and lies, and the challenging path towards understanding, forgiveness, and resolution in the face of painful truths. Through these stories, game masters can create deeply engaging character-driven campaigns that challenge players to reflect on their values and the meaning of loyalty and love. Obstacles to love. Obstacles to love create a labyrinth of barriers for star-crossed lovers to navigate. From societal standings and familial objections to personal vendettas, these impediments offer a rich narrative vein for campaigns centered around romance and relationship dynamics. Crafting a world where love must overcome towering obstacles invites suspense, intrigue, and the thrill of the forbidden. Obstacles to Love explores the myriad barriers that stand between lovers and their happiness. In tabletop role-playing games, it creates opportunities for rich emotional storytelling that delves into themes of forbidden love, societal norms, personal sacrifice, and the struggle to overcome external and internal challenges for the sake of love. This setting invites players to navigate complex relationships, make difficult choices, and ultimately confront what they are willing to endure or sacrifice for love. Let's look at some examples. The Star-Crossed Lovers. Characters from rival factions or families fall deeply in love, but their relationship is forbidden by their communities or families, echoing the timeless tale of Romeo and Juliet. Players must navigate the treacherous political landscape, attempt clandestine meetings, and seek a way to reconcile their families or escape the bounds of their feud. This scenario examines the power of love to transcend division and the cost of defiance. The Curse of Time. A magical curse or a time travel mishap causes lovers to be separated by centuries or trapped in different timelines. Their quest to reunite becomes a journey through time, battling fate, history, and the very fabric of reality to find a way back to each other. This narrative explores themes of destiny, the enduring nature of love across time, and the sacrifices made in the name of an immutable bond. The Guardian's Edict. A powerful figure or guardian forbids the love between two characters due to a prophecy, social standing, or personal vendetta. Players must uncover the reasons behind the edict, challenge the guardian's authority, or find a way to prove their love transcends the guardian's objections. This scenario delves into themes of authority, rebellion, and the quest for autonomy in one's personal life. The price of duty. Duty to one's country, family, or personal honor stands in opposition to the character's love, forcing them to choose between their heart and their obligations. Whether it's a marriage of convenience, a critical role in a looming conflict, or a vow taken, players face the heart-wrenching decision of upholding their duty or forsaking it for love. This narrative examines the conflict between personal desire and the greater good, highlighting the complexity of such decisions and their far-reaching consequences. The secret that divides. A dark secret or a hidden aspect of one lover's past or identity threatens to unravel their relationship when it comes to light. Players must confront the truth, dealing with feelings of betrayal, fear, and uncertainty while seeking forgiveness, understanding, and acceptance. This scenario explores the importance of honesty, trust, and acceptance in building a lasting relationship. The forbidden magic. Love blooms in the heart of a world where magic is feared or forbidden, and one or both lovers possess magical abilities that, if discovered, could lead to exile, persecution, or death. Their love becomes a symbol of resistance against societal norms as they fight to change the world's perception of magic or find a sanctuary where their love and abilities are accepted. This narrative probes the themes of prejudice, the fear of the unknown, and the courage to stand up for one's identity and beliefs. Each Obstacles to Love scenario offers a captivating framework for storytelling, inviting players to engage with the trials and triumphs of love in the face of adversity. Through these narratives, game masters can weave tales of passion, perseverance, and the enduring question of how much one is willing to endure for the sake of love. Through our journey into these dramatic scenarios, we've uncovered fresh paths to enrich the emotional impact, ethical complexity, and storytelling depth in our RPG campaigns. Each scenario provides a unique lens through which to explore our characters and their environments, inspiring us to extend the boundaries of our creative pursuits, whether we're weaving tales or embarking on adventures. As we continue with this series, I urge you to integrate these scenarios into your upcoming campaigns and share your adventures in the comments sections below. If you found this episode beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will continue our series and continue our exploration of the dramatic situations. Thanks for watching. See you next time.